If you love Wet n Wild beauty, then this is video for you. And if you're Wet n Wild, this is definitely your video too. So back in 2015, that's when I really fell in love with makeup and YouTube and creating beauty content, and my very first brush set, which was from Wet n Wild. And it was a holiday collection, which I still have. And I got a set of face brushes and eye brushes. This one was a very different and unique, but I used it for blush. I used this one for contour, and I used this one for my blending brush. This was actually the only holiday collection they came out with. I didn't see them come out with another holiday collection after that. And then after that, they came out with the, I want to say Hello Kitty, but it was the Melody and Kuromi dual-sided brush, where you get a blending brush on one side, a packing brush on the other, and it has little confetti that like floats in the water, which is like my favorite part. And then after that, they came out with a Pac-Man brush set, which there was an eye brush, but I can't find that one. So I'm down to my powder brush. And the little yellow ones that you're seeing in there is actually shaped like a Pac-Man. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then after that collection, they came out with the Fire and Ice. I have the fire brush, but I can't find my ice brush. And I use the ice brush for my highlighter, and I use this one for contour. And then I got this one from Wet n Wild. This was a single brush, and I bought it because it was purple. Then after that, I bought the Little Stars brush collection, where you got eye brushes and a face brush. Also, this lip oil that they just came out with, like they came out with a couple lip oils. This is in the shade Fuzzy, what is this? Fuzzy Pillow. This is so comfortable on the lips. The applicator, like it makes it so simple to even apply to your lips. The applicator just feels really like soft when you do apply it. It's really glossy, and it's got 3 different oils in the ingredients. Wet n Wild is cruelty free and vegan free, if some of you didn't know that. Then after that collection, we have the Stitch collection, which also has confetti in it and water. Most of these brushes I kept in its original packaging. Some of them I didn't, which I didn't do with this set. I'll get to that in a moment. Then they released the Hello Kitty set, which is my favorite set. I wanted to like get these brushes out and play with them, but I didn't. This was the 50th anniversary, so that must have been something that Hello Kitty was celebrating. And then they did something with Scooby-Doo, and these brushes glow in the dark. I've not tested these out to see if they do, but if Wet n Wild says they do, then they always deliver. And then these were the latest collection from SpongeBob. Wet n Wild did such an amazing job with the SpongeBob collection. This brush is my favorite. I use this to buff my contour out. I love this brush so much. I wish they would like come out with just a single brush like this, because they do have individual brushes. And then they have, this one's dirty because I haven't had a chance to clean them, but they have the little water and the confetti. And then they released a Sesame Street collection with Big Bird, Cookie Monster, Oscar the Grouch, Elmo. And then for their Christmas collections, they did Snoopy, where you got a couple brush sets for your face and then your eyes. This was last year's Christmas set where you got like this candy stripe design on it, and you got a couple of face brushes. This could be used for blush. And then this one is tiny. I wish that one was taller. I wasn't really impressed with last year's Christmas collection. I hope they like elevate it this year. This one is just, it's so tiny. And then this is Alice in Wonderland. They came out with 2 beauty sponges. This one has Alice and the cat. I don't know the name of the cat's name. He has a name, but I can't think of it. And then we have Alice in Wonderland's brush collection, where you have the face brushes and the eye brushes, Mad Tea Party. And then the last set that I have is the Care Bear collection. And these are dual-sided brushes, and they have like the glitter and the water floating in it. And I love like the hearts in it and everything. But yeah, I wanted to open all of these, but I figured these are like limited edition, and maybe someday they'll be worth some money. But yeah, that is my dedicated video for Wet n Wild, and I feel like they're underrated. They do like the collections that they do, they put so much time in it, and I feel like not enough people like go out and buy it. And the brushes, the bristles are like, I've not had any kind of bristles like the fallout out of any of them. They've kept its shape, as you can tell. I've had these since 2015, and they've kept its shape. They're really soft. They're able to like apply products with no problem. So yeah, that is today's video, and I hope you liked the video.